Hello, everybody, and good afternoon, and very welcome to our monthly Power Up call. I can already see in the chat we have a mix of all associates here today, all nationalities, and I'm glad you are all joining. We have today, of course, some special guests, which I will introduce to you in a bit, and I will also present to you the agenda of today. But first of all, before we get started, let me, of course, as always, give you some short introduction and some information that we have an interpreter in place for our Hungarian community. And for those of you who are listening to this call for the very first time, I would love to let you know how this setup of the interpretation works. So if you are joining from your smartphone, you have a little menu with three buttons, with three dots below. You just click on them, and this is where you can set up the language interpretation. So you click on language interpretation, and then you can choose the language, Hungarian in this place, and then you can either mute the original sound or you can just leave it as it is. If you are, then you click done and then everything is set up. If you are joining from your computer, you have this little globe in the very bottom. Here, it's basically the same procedure. You click on that globe, you click Hungarian, and then you can decide whether you also want to listen to the original audio in the background or if you just want to mute that. And then that's it. So I would say let's get started. For those who do not know me yet, my name is Katja Pöhlmann. I am an ASEA Business Development Manager, and I will guide you through this Power Up call of today. And what we have in place today is we have two guest speakers. I'm very happy they are here today. They're both bold executives. They're both having their separate businesses, but they are related. They are actually family. And they're going to talk a little bit about motivation, about strategy, about how to bring enthusiasm into the business, and how to guide with fun and with joy the business. Then in the second place, we will talk about our tools that we have in place, especially for people who are just about to get started into the business. I will repeat some of those tools and explain them to you. And it's especially for those who are new to the business and who are just about to get onboarded. And then the third topic today, we will highlight our Diamond Experience qualifiers, and we will also give you an update on who are actually our top enrollers. And with that, I actually kind of want to start because one of those top enrollers is actually Annette. Annette Schröder, one of our guest speakers of today. Annette has been in the business since 6 months, 7 months, more or less. So she's quite new. And ever since, she has had the most enrollments and also the most associate enrollment volume, which is a great achievement. And of course, Annette, as well as Seamus, have contributed a lot for helping Europe, especially the German market, grow. And that's why I'm happy to have both of you here today. Seamus started the business a little bit earlier, last year in December. And but before I take so much away from you guys, I would say I want to let you speak, and maybe we can start off with you talking a little bit about how you actually got to know about ASEA and what in the end made you decide to do the business. Let's get over to you. Annette is still on mute.
Yes, now I'm unmuted. Hello to everybody. I'm so happy to be here with my son. And I'm so thankful that he gave me at least the chance to know something about ASEA, because I was before a leader in another company, and I was 8 years there. And then he said to me, Mom, can you imagine that I'm now in a next level marketing? And I said, what? Are you kidding? I couldn't believe that, because I tried 8 years to get him into my company, in the first company, and he didn't want to. And so I said, okay, so we have enough time, because we had the Christmas vacations last year, and I had 10 days to step into the new company, ASEA, and when I can trust my son. He is really spiritual, and he knows exactly what he's going to do. And when he says, Mom, this is a medium that we need, all the people in the world need this, I was really, yes, I was really curious about that. And so I was able to look behind the scenes secretly, yes, because I was able to join to the Zooms, and there were also Marina and Peter from Germany, the Triple Diamond now, our sponsors above. And I was impressed and, how can I say, emotionally touched, how they treated their team. And I said to Seamus, it sounds so good. And when I walked through the page, I stopped with the ethos of Tyler Norton. And then my emotions run through. I was crying a lot, because this is what I missed all the years. I missed this because I'm a heart human, or how do you say? I'm Herzmensch, yeah. And so I need I need to be honest. I need to be hugged with the people. I love the emotions, and I love also to bring people in a good way to be happy, because I'm a happy maker. I'm a therapist.
Yeah,
I made an
yeah.
education of this. You never know this, Katja, but
Yes.
this was my intention in all my life. And I started before I started with the first company. I was a nail designer, and so I was the psychologist of every customer. You know, I helped everyone, and this is also our mission in the life. Also for my sons, I have 2 sons, Yannick and Seamus, and we want to help the people. And with ASEA, I saw the chance to be able to do this, to bring a good thing in the world. And now my son is going to tell a little bit more. He can give also his feelings to that. Seamus.
Yeah, thanks. So I keep my story a little shorter, because you said almost everything already, what happened, but a little bit back in the time. So I came to ASEA first, and in the beginning, I was only looking for some opportunity to earn money besides my normal job. And I just thought, well, let's take a look. And then I got really excited when I heard of what it is and the product and the people behind it in the first Zoom call. And then I just thought, because my mom, she wasn't really happy in the old company, maybe I just subscribe and use the products for myself, because I love to live healthy and stuff. And then I thought, well, she will give me some commission from her wallet when she made her business and she found a new home. But as I recognized what this product is able to do, I just had to share. And since then, I built my own 3 more legs, additionally on plus to my mom's leg. So I just started to doing a business, and I never thought that I can do it. You know the feeling when you begin and there's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 in the back office and you could never imagine, but it's just a good mindset. If you focus, if you never forget your focus, your goal, your target, you will come with some detours every time to this goal. And this is what we actually also do with our team motivation. We are just ourselves, and with that we automatically have so the people automatically identify with us, so they come in our team, and it's just like a gear work. It's working very fine, and we are following up our team members. I think we're just doing a normal network marketing business. We're just doing it in a professional, lovely way. So we are not pushing. We are always there for the team. I do landing pages for them. I don't care, you know. I put my ego really away to make the team big, so I grow. And this was the biggest thing that was fascinating me when I first met Tyler Norton in Budapest. And yeah, what else do? We do frequent team calls, team motivation. We do frequent incentives with products by using our reward points, or just investing in our business. It's like you invest in people. When you see someone is close to hit this specific rank, you just tell him, if you get this rank, I sponsor you a case of ASEA or a Reno or whatever. So big compliment to Zoltan. He was inspiring me and my mom so much in Crete, so that we also engaged a private incentive journey for our team on our island, Gran Canaria, in a hotel, 5-star, you know how it goes. So this is also how we motivate the team. And yeah, we're just ourselves. This is the most important thing. We don't lose the point when it's getting successful, that we go to our sofa and stop doing something. And we are on a mission. We want to grow Germany, not only for our own benefits. It's for us, it's more than a product thing. It's like giving a big value to the society and the people by giving them a new mindset, a new way of thinking, a way out of the hamster wheel, a way out of the way a person is treated when something is going wrong with its body. So yeah, it's some kind of education.
Thank you. Thank you, Seamus, so much for already sharing a little bit also how you both cooperate together, because Annette has already had a lot of experience. For you, it's kind of new, but you also found your way to the network marketing. And of course, what I also find always very interesting when I listen to business partners is that, of course, the ethos is not just a product, but also the ethos, the philosophy behind the community aspect. And I also find it interesting how you two work together. Like Annette already said, she goes out with joy, and you are kind of a strategic kind of guy in the back, also very aware of how the compensation plan also works. And that's also how you get together. What I would like to know, and I think this is also something that is very interesting always for new joiners, people who come new to the business, is how do you actually share the product? And I know Annette, she has her camper van, and she has her bottle right in the front. And she says, I'm the woman with the blue bottle, right?
Yes.
So tell me maybe a little bit more about this, because I find it kind of a nice approach to create curiosity right? With the
Yes.
bottle, but also how do you share not just the product, but also the business opportunity? What is your approach?
Yeah, so I cannot give you a list of doing that. It depends of the people who are in front of you. I've had so many experiences with other people because I'm checking out, I see everything. If someone has a fluster, how do you say? Oh,
I don't know.
Like a small injury.
yeah. If someone has
A
a
patch.
patch on his finger, for example, or the man on the bike. I told you the story when I met the man on the bike. He was doing one exercise with one leg and I thought he had pain, and I stopped my car immediately. I walked out and I said, stop, I have something for you. If you need help, you can have it. So it depends of the situation, but I'm not afraid of going out with a product because I know it serves, and I'm so sure. And I say, I'm not a seller. I just give you the opportunity to make your own choice if you want to have it or not, because I see myself and all the others, we all are messiahs. We are the messiahs. Yeah, Messiah, wie sagt man? Messias.
Messiah.
Yeah, Messiah. To give the good news out of our mouth, because the people have to know it. And if you give out the seeds, you will earn something or reach something back a little bit later. And the people are watching us. I can tell you, they are really watching us because we are working mostly with the status of WhatsApp, because there I am going to collect every day telephone numbers, and they are watching me. Then I don't give out sometimes, yes, but I don't give out my business cards or something or informations, because then they're going to Google. And I'm preparing the people, and I say, don't go to Google to search about ASEA. Go to ChatGPT and give in what can redox signal molecules do for you, for your body. And so I'm briefing the people before instead of waiting. So, and then I said, would you please give me your number? And then I will send you some informations. And so we are starting a connection. And this is so funny. And I had an experience the last 2 days. Was a woman. She was angry and she wanted to put me away, and she said to send me away, and she said, you're not right here. And I said, nice to meet you, I'm Annette, what's your name? And so I changed everything, and now she's making advertisement for me here on the road, because I'm standing here on the road, and she tells every neighbor about the product. And this is what I want to do. And I don't need to sell. I just need to give them the information. And I think this is a really good thing. And so I say, if it's nothing for you, remember me and my blue bottle. I'm the woman with a blue bottle. And this is my pitch, you know?
Yeah. I like it very much. You also have this stewardess thing that you always say, right?
Yes. If someone
Can you repeat it?
Yes, of course I can do. So many people are afraid of a no, to getting a no, but this no depends not on you. It is just their opinion, because they have some trouble at home. It's not you, it's just their thing. And so can you imagine if you're in the airplane, and the flight attendant is coming to serve you some drinks or something and offers you, do you want to have a Coke? Do you want to have a water, a coffee, a tea? What do you like? And if you would say, no, I don't like to drink anything, do you think that the flight attendant is going to cry because he gets a no from you? So, and if you imagine this, you can always let a door open for the people to say, my door is open for you. If you are ready to go, then you can call me. May I call you in 1 month again to ask how the situation is going, because some people say, I don't have any money. And I can also say, what is money against your health?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you compare this, it's nothing, it's just paper. And so this, yeah, I'm telling it from the bottom of my heart, and it depends on the situation, Katja.
Yeah, I see, absolutely. And also everybody is in a different place when you meet them, right? Everybody has a different lifestyle. People are in different situations, relations. So it's very unique, of course. I would like to talk a little bit about, because you are our top enroller over the last 6 months when it comes to bringing in business partners. And the question that I get a lot is, so what do I do first? What are the first steps? From your experience, what would you say is the most important thing first when working with a new associate, and also, yeah, supporting them in going out there, talking to people, of course, also understanding the business, like how, like from your point of view, I know everybody has a different way of working as well. But what do you think are like the 3 key components?
Oh, how can I start? So for the new enrolled people, you mean? Yes. So they have to be convinced to the product. Is it the right word? Überzeugt sein, no? Convinced?
Convinced, yes.
Yes. Because if they try this, they have their experiences. They can share it to others, and they can collect all the experiences. And also, I say, you can make a call to everyone you know who has a disease, who has something what is not disease now. Yeah, disease now.
Who wants to improve something?
Yes. So, and then you can invite them to some calls also. So you can invite them to make a 3-way, because I'm helping with Seamus together, all the team members, if they want to make a call with us, to serve them a little bit, that they know what can I say, because the people who join in, they don't have so many experiences. Of course, you have to go in, you have to learn a lot of things. And so we are helping them in the way that we have a calendly, yes, where we have the times fixed every day, Saturday and Sunday. So 7 or 8 days a week, that they can book appointment with a new interesting person and themselves to us. And then we make also face-to-face FAQs, for example. I say to everyone, you have to take a look to the onboarding from Katja Pöhlmann, because this is so great. In Germany, it's, for example. So, and if they took a look, they have to write down their questions, and then we can make the list. We go on the list, and I can give the answers. So this is one way. The other way is to connect us every day, every night. We are there, and they shouldn't be afraid to call us, because sometimes we hear that they say, oh, I don't want to disturb you. I'm so sorry. I know you have a lot of things to do, but no, we want to help you. And this is my word to all the viewers here today, that you can go to your sponsor, because he wants to help you.
I like this idea with this booking system that you have, because you told me you have a specific time slot per day, and your associates can literally book you for that. So you're already offering that. And for you, it's also a great way to see who's actually doing it.
Yes.
And where can I put my energy into, right?
Exactly.
So I think that's actually very smart. And yeah, I like it very much. Is there anything else that you would say, also, of course, in cooperation with Seamus, where you have your ways on how to motivate the team and also coach them, especially when it comes to mindset, not just needing to know about the product, that's also important, needing to know about the compensation plan, but also mindset. Is there something that you recognize a lot within some people where you feel like they need to go out differently?
Yes, I think that Seamus and me, we are totally different. Yes, in the way. And Seamus, for example, is the person I'm calling. I say, Seamus, I have here a guy. He needs you. He needs the masculine version, and not just the feminine. And so Seamus can also say to me, Mom, I need you because I have someone here. She needs more emotions, or I don't know. We can touch them individually. We see this if the person tells their story and say, I have problems with this or that, but I can tell you that all the people we have in the team, there are no problems. It's funny. It's so cool because they know they can come to us. We have also a Telegram group, more some Telegram groups. We can share a lot. What? Many. Ach, danke. Was habe ich gesagt?
A few.
Okay. A few. No, many. Of course. Thank you.
Too much.
So we are good together. You see this, yes? Seamus, maybe you can say something to that.
Yeah, just by, we actually became coaches, as you can say, and we go ahead with a good example. You know, we are a product of the product. We are in such a good mood. We are so happy with our freedom and with the energy level which was raised by taking the molecules. So there's a lot of space and a lot of energy we can now give to the people, to the team, and also to the people. So it depends. I do really frequently have private calls with team members, and they feel frustrated. They feel disappointed or sad that the business isn't working. And I give examples a lot. For example, the network marketing is like learning an instrument. You know, I'm a musician, and when you want to play a new instrument, you really have to learn it, and you cannot play the instrument without practicing. So how do you practice in the network marketing? You talk to the people, you take action, and you keep it simple, because when you practice too complicated, you won't get to success. So practice easy, practice with joy, and I don't know the word in English, but just do it like this, and success will come.
Step by step, basically. Yeah, take it step by step, also to create stability, right?
And we're giving them
it
like
all at once,
feeling they are home.
Yeah.
So they're one of us. Everyone has a place in my heart. Really, we do really have a high quality team, I can say, because we are so happy to get this energy from the company, from our upline. We're really close to some of the top leaders, and yeah, you can really feel that there's nothing in between which is disturbing anything of energy, which is influenced from Tyler and the ethos. So we give that. We do live like believe, belong, become. We do live like we power potential. We have it in our hearts, in our system, in our cells, and in everything. So, and if you just do like this, the team is motivated.
Yes, and you do have a very motivated team, and I do think you both bring a lot of enthusiasm and also a lot of guidance to them. Also incentivizing the people. Yes. And Annette, you would like to say something?
Yes, I want to say it. What it makes it so easy is that the company serves everything. So Katja, for Germany, you are wonderful. You do everything for us, really. Then Günther, the German guy in Utah, who supports us every day, and there are no problems. You know, in many other companies are so many problems sometimes, and then I had to fight with the people, with the company. I have to be in the middle to be diplomated to handle everything. And here it's so easy because everything works, and the company is so generous, so generous. I tell you from the bottom of the heart, I was flashed in the beginning, and I said, that could not be. I'm in the paradise now. And so this is what I give to the people also. I say, can you imagine what you can get? Also the things which we have now, starting from the 1st of June, and the rise to the rank, and the bundle, and all the things we get on top, all the referral codes that we have now. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's a give and take. Yeah. So,
Yes.
and the company knows exactly how to treat us, the people who are going out. And I love Tyler Norton because he lives what he is. And this touched me.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Annette and Seamus. Thanks for your time, and also thank you for sharing. And you do a lot for the people that are in your team, and I really admire the energy that you both have and with which you go out, right? And so thank you so much for sharing today, sharing your best practices, giving a little bit of tips. Yeah, thanks for being here. Of course, you can still stay in the call if you want to. I will still have some further topics for the audience, but thank you so much for being here today and yeah, sharing.
Thank you, Katja, for the invitation. Thank you.
Of course, thank you so much. All right, and I would like to, after we have heard some best practices from Seamus and from Annette that I liked very much, I would like to continue with something that Annette actually already initiated, which is something that we introduced in June. Some of the new initiatives we had, of course, the Essentials bundle that Annette already mentioned, but most importantly, and this goes especially out to the people that are new in the business, our new joiners, I would like to highlight what we have in place that makes it easier for them to start the business. And this is why I would like to repeat some of those tools that we have in place and that we have launched on the 1st of June. And the first one is the referral codes. So every new associate, the moment that he joins the business, the moment that he registers as an associate, receives 4 referral codes. And he can use these referral codes within 21 days. That's when he can redeem them. And these referral codes involve a 20% discount on all initial orders of new associates for orders up to 400 PV, new retail customers for orders up to 400 PV, but also for new preferred customers for up to 200 PV, which is great because this will ease in the process for them, the start for the new associates to go out there, also talk about the product and make those new people that they want to enroll use these codes. Then in the second place, after they have gotten the first 4 referral codes, the moment that a new associate reaches or earns the director bonus, which he achieves when he reaches the rank of director within 2 weeks. And the moment he earns that bonus, which is $50, he gets another 4 additional referral codes, which he again then can redeem within 21 days. And just like with the first referral codes, this also involves a 20% discount on new associates, on new retail customers, and on new preferred customers. And on top of that, something that I'd like to repeat once in a while as well is that we also have programs in place that we had already before the 1st of June, such as the Fast Forward Challenge or the Rise to the Rank, which I will explain a little later afterwards. So combining these initiatives and these programs together will have a great effect, especially for people that have just joined the business. What else we introduced in June is another discount. This is a 10% discount by using a promo code called REDOX. And this is a 10% discount on initial orders of new retail customers. New retail customers can see this promo code on your personal shop site. I guess you all know how you can find the link to your personal customer shop site. It is when you go into the virtual office and you click on this little icon on the right where you see your picture. This is where you find the link to your shop that you can forward to preferred customers and to retail customers. And then when they click on that link, you can see here is the 10% off with the code REDOX. And it's connected to you personally as an associate, and then they can start shopping. And at the checkout, they can put in this code and get a 10% discount. Then again, what I would like to highlight as well, I think most of you already know this program. It's called Rise to the Rank. And we started this program in February on the 24th at our European convention in Budapest. This is when we launched it and when we announced it for the first time. And we still have this program running until the 2nd of August. What is this program about? Every associate who rank advances to the Director 300 or the Director 700 for the first time during the 24th of February and the 2nd of August can earn double bonuses, meaning you can earn a double fast start bonus on new associates enrollment orders, but also double customer bonuses on retail and preferred customers initial orders. And this for up to 8 commission weeks post your rank advancement. So for everybody who is still very new in the business and who has not yet rank advanced to Director 300 or to Director 700, can still do this until the 2nd of August. And afterwards, these weeks that come afterwards, your earnings of fast start bonus and customer bonus will count double. So that means still 3 weeks to go to make the best of this program. All right, so much on our new initiatives from the 1st of June that most of you know, but I just wanted to make sure we just highlight it again and express how beneficial it can be, especially for those new joiners. Let's go to the next topic of today, which is our ASEA Diamond Experience. And the Diamond Experience in this year will happen in the United Arab Emirates in Dubai. The qualification period is already over. It has been from the 30th of December last year until the 28th of June in this year. And it is targeting those associates who have already advanced to that leader level. So what is the system behind? The systematic behind this, this incentive is that there is a point system behind, and starting from platinum until, of course, presidential triple diamond, you can earn points per week based on the rank that you achieve. And those who have qualified can qualify for so-called prize packages. Fourth prize, you need at least 150 points. Third prize, 180 plus points. 325 points if you want to earn second prize. And first prize winners, 1,060 points and onwards. And I would like to announce the people who have qualified. We had in total 49 qualifiers in all our regions. And I would like to announce today the ones, recognize those who have achieved this within Europe. Let's start first. These are our 7 qualifiers within Europe. We have second prize winner, Varnai Sultan and Geirfi Annette, Ambassador Triple Diamond in Switzerland. Sissel Anderson and Aspen Aroy, Triple Diamond from Norway. They have won third prize. Marina and Peter Seil, who have rank advanced in this year in May for the very first time to Triple Diamond, and ever since have requalified weekly to that rank. They have actually started the business in Australia, but since they have a huge team in Europe, we see them as qualifiers for Europe. Then Raphael Robert and Raphaine Philip Jonger. I hope I'm sorry if I say this wrongly. I'm not Hungarian, but Robert and Raphael Philip are Triple Diamond from Slovakia, and Christian Paul and Annie, Triple Diamond from Hungary, also third prize winners. And then we have 2 fourth prize winners, Raidun Bone, Ambassador Diamond from Sweden, and Martin Suki, Double Diamond from Czechia. So congratulations to our qualifiers. Congratulations to not just coaching your team, being a mentor, but also maintaining a stable business. And just maybe a little bit about this experience also that will come up in Dubai. It is, of course, a reward for you guys. You will see Dubai, you will get to know the city a little bit better, but also what you will experience, of course, the exchange with our corporate leadership. We will have our vice presidents there from all regions, and of course also the executive team from corporate, including Tyler. Then let's go over to another recognition, what I would say. We would like to recognize those of you who have had enrolled a lot of new associates and customers until the midst of this year. So we always, of course, look how are our enrollments going, who are the people that enroll a lot of people, and we would love to highlight a few people that are our top enrollers within Europe. Top enrollers for associates, so the people that have enrolled and created a lot of volumes when it comes to enrolling associates. We have first place Annette Schröder, who was here today, gold executive from Spain. Stenka Jurikova in second place. She's platinum executive in Czechia. Congratulations. And also Eva Savadilova, platinum executive in Czechia. Those are our 3 top enrollers over the past 6 months when it comes to enrolling associates. Let's look at customers. who are our top enrollers when it comes to customers. We have Anthony Fabry, Gold Executive in France, Gwenoline Renault, Director 700 from France as well, and Ramon Celada Tomé, Director 700 in Spain. Congratulations to your achievement, and thank you so much, of course, for building the business, bringing in new people, but also sharing our products. All right. So this is what we wanted to highlight today. Great qualifications, great results. And what I would like to mention at the very end, we still have something coming up for next week, which is a product training, which will be hosted by my colleague Natalia Zerebriakova. And it will be about ASEA, our nutrition supplement line, and the training will take place next Wednesday at 9 p.m. in the evening, and it will be translated into Hungarian and also into Czech. And with that, I would like to say thank you so much for being here tonight, for joining, and of course, also thank you so much to our translator, Gergely, who has been translating into Hungarian, and of course, our guest speakers, Annette and Seamus. And of course, to all of you who have been participating, I hope you could take away a few things for today. And I see you next time on the next Power Up call. Thank you so much.